What is up, you guys? My name is Austin Marks. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I've been getting this question a lot, and it's what exactly is a Roth IRA? So that's exactly what I'm going to talk about in this video. I'm going to compare it to a 401k a little bit. I'm going to go over some brief differences, so it just gives you a better general idea of what exactly a Roth IRA is. So a Roth IRA is basically an investing account or a retirement account that you go ahead and put money into every month, every week, whatever, just to buy different stocks, maybe ETFs or different index funds to go ahead and build compound interest over time to work for your retirement. So you can open a Roth IRA with many different brokerages, including Vanguard, Fidelity. I have mine specifically with E-Trade. So this is where it gets good. Then I'm going to talk about all the different advantages that a Roth IRA has compared to the 401k, as well as just putting your money into a brokerage account and investing it. So all the money that you put into your Roth IRA, you let it build over time, and guess what? All that money is tax-free. So you can take that money out at 59.5 and all of it will be yours. You don't have to pay the government a single dime. Let's say over that time you accumulate $450,000. If you have that money in a regular brokerage account, you have to pay 15% taxes on it. So 15% of taxes on $450,000 is nearly $70,000. That is $70,000 you are paying to the government. That is a whole year of salary for some people. So like I said, that's the beauty of it. It's all tax-free and it is yours. Another beautiful thing about this account is, let's say I put in $100,000 by the time I'm 40 years old, and I can take out all that money without getting penalized. So that's not the money that I made while having my money invested. I have to keep that in the Roth IRA until I'm 59.5. However, the $100,000 of my hard-earned money that I put in there, I can take that out and use it for whatever. So let's say I want to buy a new house, a new car, maybe I want to invest it somewhere else. All that money is mine. I don't have to pay a penalty, I don't have to pay taxes, I don't have to do any of that. Now this is where it varies to a 401k. If I'm 40 years old and I have $100,000 in my 401k and I pull that out, I'm paying taxes, I'm paying a huge penalty on that, and am I really getting all the $100,000 back? No. After taxes and all that other stuff, you're really only getting about $60,000. So therefore, you just lost $40,000 to the government, compared to the Roth IRA, where it's all your money. As I said, all your money is going to be tax-free when you take this out. And what is one thing that we all know about taxes? Taxes rise. So who knows what taxes are going to be in 20 years from now, 25 years from now. I can tell you one thing for sure, they're going to be higher. So for right now, you just put that money away and take it later and no taxes. So with a 401k, when you take this money out, you have to go ahead and pay taxes on it. So one thing with the 401k is you actually put money into that before it gets taxed. So you're not paying any taxes on that. However, with your Roth IRA, it's the money that has already been taxed, already into your bank account, and then you put it into the Roth IRA. So do you want to pay taxes on your money now or later in life? You can only put in $6,000 a year. So this is to help the middleman, help the lower class guy, because if someone was making a boatload of money and they're putting all that money into the Roth IRA and just letting it grow and grow and grow, tax-free, they just get wealthier and wealthier and wealthier, and the government can't do anything about it.
Understand how much money you make?
I don't know, 70,000 last month.
So therefore, with that $6,000 limit, you can easily have $1 million over 30, 40 years, and it's all yours. So I talked about you taking out your money before the 59.5, which you can totally do as long as it's your money, but no money that you made on that investment. So if you take that out, you're going to get a 15% penalty as well as taxed, and you do not want that, because what's the point of having a Roth IRA if you're going to take your money out and have all that stuff happen? You lose all the benefits, so definitely do not do that. Another thing compared to the Roth IRA to the 401k is you can only contribute $6,000, like I said, to your Roth IRA. In the 401k, you can contribute up to $19,000. So that's a huge difference in money right there. Also, with your 401k, your employers go ahead and contribute money. So whatever they're matching, I would highly, highly suggest that you go ahead and do that, because that's free money. Why would you not do that? Another beautiful thing about the Roth IRA is that you can pass this on to your children. and let them have it grow for another 20, 30 years, and then they take that money out. It's all tax-free. With the 401k, this money starts coming out at 70.5 for you, and like I said, it's taxed. You can bring that to your children, and then they can put it in a Roth IRA. However, I don't know the exact rules for how that all works. I think they would have to wait until they're 59.5. There's a bunch of things I don't know. I would talk to a advisor or some kind of CPA before you go ahead and did that. Well, anyway, I hope this kind of gives you guys an idea of what a Roth IRA is and what the difference are between a 401k and a Roth IRA. Now, I highly suggest that you do at least the minimum of your 401k, because your employer is giving you free money. Put that money in there. However, it's going to be taxed later in life. With your Roth IRA, it's not going to be taxed. So all the additional money that you would put in your 401k that your employer does not match, I would go ahead and put that into your Roth IRA. So with your Roth IRA, as I said, you can pick different stocks, ETFs, whatever. So I would also be very smart about this, because if you put all that money into one company and then it loses all its value, they go bankrupt, whatever, you lost all that money. So once again, what's the point of having that? So I would invest it in different ETFs that move along with the market, because as we all know, the market goes up and down, but over time it has continuously gone up. So here's a graph demonstrating that from 19 whatever. Well, anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped. Anyway, if you guys are thinking about investing and you don't really have any idea what to do, where to get started, I also have another video suggesting Acorns. I talk about exactly what Acorns is and why I like it. So there's a link in the description below where you can sign up for free. What Acorns does is, if you spend $1.50 on soda, takes that extra 50 cents, rounds it up to $2, and invests that for you. Great way for beginners to get started. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you in the next one.